What's going on, evildoers? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm GoreCore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're going to hit another music reaction. Today we are checking out the band Downstater. We're going to check out the video for their track Cage Fight. Now, if you're not familiar with these guys, they're based out of Canada, and they actually play punk rock, which is a little bit different for this channel. I don't really hit up punk bands, but I will admit, I definitely do enjoy some punk music. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't listen to it all the time, but especially the upbeat stuff, surprise, surprise, I definitely am a fan of, and I definitely prefer the stuff where the vocalists can actually sing. I must admit, I'm not really a big hardcore punk guy because typically it's more of a just kind of yelling type vocal that I'm not really into, because if I want something aggressive, I'm going to go to metal, because I just don't think it compares to punk. I think metal just destroys it when it comes to aggression. But the upbeat, catchy stuff, I definitely do enjoy. So I'm curious to see what we're going to get with this one. I do listen to bands like The Misfits, you know, I like some Offspring, some Bad Religion, stuff like Dead Kennedys, bands like that. So hopefully this is good. Hopefully it's upbeat. And the one thing that I did think was interesting about this was that the frontman of this band actually used to be in the band Get the Shot. So if you're not familiar with them, they're a hardcore, you know, deathcore band based out of the same area. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there was band drama. Maybe this band was already taking place and he decided to come here for full-time playing. I don't really know. I'm not interested in that side of things, but I did think it was cool that there was a tie-in there. But before we get into this reaction, I do have a favorite ask for all of you as well. If by chance you're a fan of horror, I recently released my debut horror short film, The Treatment and the Cure. If you can take a few minutes out of your day to give it a watch, you'll find a link in the description as well as right here. I would definitely appreciate that. We're just trying to get word out, and I'd like to do more short films in the future, so the support of all of you would definitely help make that happen. So yeah, if you check it out, please leave a like, a comment, share it with your friends, just help spread the word. All of that helps so much, and I would appreciate it so much, so thank you if you do that. But I digress. Let's get back into this reaction and see what Downstater is all about. You gotta have skateboarding in a punk video, right? Well, starting off upbeat, I like that. It's almost got a little bit of an Offspring feel, but I'm sure you can say that about a lot of punk bands. Yeah, this is fine. Come on. You can actually sing, so that definitely helps.
We fight, we bleed, out of desperation. 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 We fight, we bleed, out of desperation.
That's
how we go. We're gonna take it all away. We're gonna take
definitely catchy. Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head.
We're gonna take it all away. We're gonna take
And there we have it. That's my first time checking out Downstater with their track Cage Fight. And I have to say, I thought this was a lot of fun. It's very upbeat. It's catchy. What more can you ask from punk rock? Like I said, the vocalist can actually sing. So this is the sort of punk that I enjoy. This kind of falls more in line with like Bad Religion and like Offspring and stuff like that. So I think it was very well done. Musicians are doing a great job. Now, the one thing I will say about punk music is typically it's not that complicated. So for me, it has to be upbeat and fun because I'm not here to like pick apart like the guitar playing and stuff. Obviously, it still needs to be well played. But nowadays, most musicians that are putting out stuff, we're not really seeing the times of, you know, crappy demos and like bad playing. Like I just don't really see that anymore. You know, back in the day, you got so much of that and you had to weed through all of it to find the good stuff. But nowadays, most stuff is of quality because, of course, recording is just a lot easier these days. So, and I think if you're going to put yourself out there, it's nice to have a little bit of self-awareness and realize, you know, whether you're good enough to be in a band or what you're putting out is actually of quality and not just garbage. Because on the internet, you will get trashed if you put out trash. I promise you that. So yeah, this was great. A lot of fun. Like I said, catchy as hell. That song is going to be stuck in my head. It's looping in my head right now. So I have a party playlist that I put on that is, you know, a mix of other stuff and not necessarily just all brutal stuff. And I'm definitely going to throw this on there because I think this would just be fun. You have a few drinks, just singing along. The chorus in this was extremely catchy. Like I said, it's stuck in my head right now, looping over. So everything that I want from punk is right here. So I'm definitely curious to check out more from this band. Now from you guys, because of course, mainly I hit up metal stuff on this channel. How do you feel about me checking this stuff out? Do you want more of it? You know, or nah, leave the punk stuff alone? Curious to hear from you guys, see what you think. You know, this might be my channel, but you guys are the ones that watch it. So, you know, I care what you guys think. But yeah, let me know. Definitely curious. Thought this was great. Only good things to say. Definitely interested to check out more. Even if it's not on this channel, I'm going to check out some other stuff in my own time for sure. So if this is your first time hearing the band, what do you think? Again, I know I got a lot of metalheads here, so, you know, if punk's not your thing, then that's completely fine. I totally understand. But if by chance you do like punk music, how does this stack up for you? What do you feel about it? But yeah, great stuff here. And of course, if you did enjoy this, go check them out, see what you think. And if you do enjoy them, support them like anybody you enjoy. Now, of course, the music video itself I thought was a lot of fun. It's a skate park, it's the musicians, and a lot of people looking like they're just having a great time. So it's feel-good stuff right here. That's what I consider this. So if I want to be put in an upbeat, fun mood, this is the sort of thing that's just great to put on. You know, there's no anger here. There's no, you know, wanting to smash things and stuff like that. It's just bubbly, upbeat, fun, and catchy. So I'm here for it. I enjoy it for sure. So yeah, great stuff all around. Now, if you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button. And if you'd like to hear future updates, stab the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all the major platforms. Of course, the original link is down there. I also play in some bands as well. Nothing quite like this, much more extreme. But if you're into that sort of thing, you'll find links down below for that. And like I said, first and foremost, if you can check out my short film, I would super appreciate that. I care about that most. So if you do that, thank you so much. And for those of you who already have, thank you as well. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all your support and watching these videos. I hope everybody has an excellent day. Cheers, everybody. Stay sick.